Hey everyone, Fire Princess here, and you're watching the Ye Olde Royal Kingdom challenge on Sims 3. I'm so excited to share this new challenge with you all. I really enjoy Sims 3 as well as Sims 2, so I wanted to incorporate more of Sims 3 as well on the channel. This will be the very first day we're doing this challenge. I've never done this challenge before. I've never done any challenge on Sims 3, so it's going to be kind of interesting. We will be playing rotationally, so there might be a little bit of like messing around with the rotation settings. I think I have it set up right. I did a lot of playtesting in a different hood to make sure the NRAS settings were set appropriately. Our first family that we are starting with are called the James family. They are our royal family, so the King and Queen of Praaven. And real quick, I wanted to read the lot description, because there was a lot of work and love put into all of this world of Praaven, which you saw a little bit of before, but I just really want to show respect to the creator and just kind of point out all the little bits that he or she has done. And I've altered some of the names because my family names are not the ones that the creator was originally going to make with this world. But here's the description. Built initially as a stronghold for the Holy Order as part of its incursions into pagan territory, the Jameses live here nowadays along with his family. Being originally built solely for military use, the castle begs for renovation, and the James S has threatened twice to leave over its current state. However, being still an active base for our former king's punitive expeditions against the pagan rebellions throughout eastern Italia, barracks and granaries are also located here in the courtyard, making renovations along the latest Koenigsegg fashions impossible. A lot of the lots in this world just have so much in-depth lore and all of that. I'm going to try and incorporate as much lore as I can that the creator wanted for this world. Enough talking, let's get to playing. Let's start with a real quick introduction of the king and queen and their family, just in case you missed the introduction cast video. This is King Bartholomew James. He is adventurous, disciplined, commitment issues, hot-headed, and a bookworm. And for this challenge, I'll actually be rolling for the One True Hobbies just like I do in the Medieval Charter Challenge. I know there's not like a real hobby thing in Sims 3, but I think it will help individualize each of our Sims if they have a certain hobby that they can do. The king here has a One True Hobby of games, and he likes bubble bars. Here is the lovely Queen Esmour James. She is a great kisser, excitable, vehicle enthusiast, loves the heat, and is equestrian. She does not have a career. She is not allowed to have one as a royalty class female per the challenge rules. Esmour's hobby is actually sports, and she enjoys some table tennis. So we'll have to add both a bubble bar and table tennis because I'm pretty sure I don't have that anywhere in the castle. Last but not least are the royal kittens, or I guess royal cats. They're not really kittens anymore. On the left here we have Tistos, and on the right we have Yuntha. Tistos is independent, lazy, and a piggy. Yuntha is independent, noisy, and playful. Let's go ahead and take a look at their castle. So the walls are actually kind of different community lots throughout the little castle courtyard area. Like this is a house that someone could go in, and I believe that's the blacksmith. So there's some things within the castle wall that we can use. Their house specifically is over here, and I think it'll be best if we do like a top-down type thing because it is a huge lot, so my apologies if it's a little difficult to see. There's a bath area here where we have a hot tub and an actual bath, and the queen's bed. So this side is where the queen will stay. We also have, I suppose the king could stay there too. Maybe we'll do the king at the very top, and then we'll have the queen in here in this lower one. And I've set up, you'll see these random barrels here. I've started to use the transmogrifier, and I'm still kind of learning how to use it, but it's supposed to be a scratching post for the cats. We'll see if it actually works that way though. I'm not sure what we're gonna get from that. And then just kind of a hallway here, more hallways, and like a sitting room with a painting, like an easel. And then this looks more kind of like maybe the servant area. So we have a dining area. So this will be, you know, the king and queen can sit up at the head of the table by the fireplace, and then everyone else can join down at the end. Again, another little kind of like servant pathway with the spiral staircase off to the side. more of an area that could be developed. It's not completely finished, which we learned from the lot description anyway. A fireplace over here. And then we have more of an art room with the sculptures about. Further down, you'll see there's just kind of stored wood and more barrels and just more things to store. There is a spot for horses. And then we have the kitchen area where servants can make their food. We actually have, so they're gonna need to come and actually collect some water, because I have the mod for Mod The Sims that requires water buckets in order to use any like sinks or take a bath or anything like that. Here is just kind of a storage area. There's also some more servant quarters. There's spots to put in like the wine that they get. This is the more of the servant area, so it's kind of hidden and out of the way. And then if you look even further down, some water to explore down here. But yeah, so that's the castle. Let's go ahead and get actually playing. In regards to how long I'll play each round, I'm only going to do 7 days because the seasons are 7 days. I'm going to try, I've not done it before, but I'm going to try resetting I'm going to have to fill some roles, I think. I'm going to try resetting the season back to summer. I've never done that before, so if you know, please leave a comment. I want them all to play through summer, all to play through spring, all to play or fall, you know, just all that kind of stuff. I want that sort of thing, not everyone just misses a season of their life because it's just continually rotating around. We're gonna have King James go and adopt a horse, and it's probably gonna take him quite a while to get anywhere where he can adopt one. He's allowed to adopt since he's royalty. So I'm gonna have him call, or I guess send a scroll and see if we can adopt a horse that way. Well, that's gonna be a no. It doesn't look like the equestrian center has any horses available either. So it's gonna be a little slow going, but we're gonna just start making our way over here so that hopefully by the time he actually makes it to this lot, because there's no cars or anything in this world, we will have a horse to buy. The royal family, they actually own 3 different venues. They are a partner in, or they will be because we need King James to go and own them. You'll notice the royal family has way too much money that they're supposed to start with. That's because I want him to be able to go and buy the venues that he's supposed to own that we rolled first, and then I will change the money so that it's at a number where it's supposed to be. The couple of places that the royal family is going to own are Vairuga Inn, which is the inn used by the most important Sims of Praaven. So I think it makes sense that the royal family would want kind of a cut of what goes there. They're going to be a partner with the grocery store. And last but not least, the king is a little adventurous, so he's going to make his way out here and become partner or buy the Mill Pond lot. One thing I wanted to mention, oh my gosh, that university, what is happening? Why are there so many university mascots? Okay. Well, ignoring the infestation of mascots, I was gonna say there's another one. What is happening? You're not gonna see the full 7 days played. I know that would be quite a long video, and I don't think there would be that much entertaining things to watch for that long. So I'm gonna kind of just skip around between days. So that's one thing that'll be a little bit different with my Sims 3 playthrough for this challenge. So King James has made it. We're at the grocery lot here. And you can see it's a totally open place. We do have the rabbit hole rug so that he can get his groceries and buy and be a part of the community, but it's also very open. Has maybe what looks like a church over here connected to it, and then just kind of a spot to sit and read, an upper area to continue learning, a spot for horses to stay. So it's pretty cool. All right, so we just purchased the grocery rabbit hole. So the next closest lot is going to be the Vairuga Inn. So let's go ahead and purchase that. Holy cow, it's almost 200,000 simoleons. We're at Vairuga Inn so that we can get the, I didn't realize it was like right next door. Oh, I don't think I have to visit the lot. It's just we went to the government building basically to purchase it. Okay, that's fine. Let's go peek at the Vairuga Inn though, because I want to show you guys what it looks like from the inside. I've never worked with the real estate either, so this will be a learning process for me with how to manage that kind of thing. But the inn itself has some rooms upstairs, which are conveniently double beds. And if we come down a little bit more, there's even more rooms. And then you can come across this way and there's kind of a dining area with a spot to serve some food and a gaming table. And we'll come a little bit lower and see this is kind of a spot where you could have, bards singing their hearts out here on the little stage, or eat on the tables here. And then of course like the bar area, and then here's like the back area where food could be served. There's a little cellar down here with a little bit more privacy. And yeah, so this is the lot that King James owns. King James is making himself a drink here. So some facts about the Vairuga Inn. So it's right by the Vairuga River, which I believe is this kind of body of water here. And that's actually a vital trade route. It empties into Lake Tingis, which I believe is just this giant body of water here, if I'm remembering correctly. Magic is barred from Praaven city itself, so no one who practices magic is allowed within the city walls. So we'll see kind of how that's going to work with our supernatural sims that we have around town, and how they kind of, if they're gonna come into the city and within the walls of the city, they have to be very mindful of what magic they're showing, you know what I mean? I think what we'll do, since it's already in the afternoon, is he's gonna spend the night in Vairuga Inn, away from the queen and everything, and then he will continue on his journey early in the morning so that we can reach to the mill pond by tomorrow. I see Queen Esmour has already discovered the bathhouse within the castle, and she promptly skinny dipped. Oh my goodness, guys, so look who just came to Vairuga Inn. This is Skip Broke. Hello, Skip. Looks like Nina Caliente joined us over here as well. No one's come upstairs yet to play with the king. I don't think anyone realizes the king is actually here. One of the things that the Ye Olde Royal Kingdom challenge has is that every king has a certain thing about them, like a certain way that they rule the city. Anytime we roll the monarch effect, it's going to be whenever there's a new king that takes the throne. Since we have a new king technically with King James on the throne, let's go ahead and roll. With 11 rolls, we'll roll a d12. We got 3. So 3 is 1, 2, 3. Business. King has become economically interested and believes venues are the way to a prosperous kingdom. Merchants may own 2 venues instead of 1. Oh my gosh, that's so perfect because King James, his family literally owns venues. So that's kind of a big part of his life. And so it makes sense that he would be one who approves of that sort of, like, that's how he's gonna rule. Oh my gosh, he's immediately arguing with Skip Broke. Oh boy. What is that? That is this hot-headed trait coming out, I guess. We don't have any merchants right now who actually who actually own any venues, but we'll have to keep that in mind for any children they have in the future. Which, speaking of children, I can't wait for the king and the queen to be back together because we need to get some heirs started. Wow, these two, he does not get along with peasants. He's like, this is so boring. What are you doing? You're talking about flies. That's beneath me, peasant. Oh my gosh, Skip Broke is like immediately yelling at Nina. Blaming her for something. Oh my gosh. Skip, oh, you are not a good person. I'm starting to see how pool accidents might have started. Dude, Esmour is still in the hot tub. Well, she's got some need stuff to do, so let's get that going. Find me the chamber pot. Oh my goodness, look at Tistos. He has fleas. You should have done what Yuntha did and went and sat inside to sleep, but instead of Tistos has been outside collecting fleas. Ugh. So I have a mod where they do not have any groceries in their store, like in their refrigerator, they don't start with anything. They have to buy all of their own ingredients, they have to get all of that. We actually need Queen Esmour to go and get groceries because I kind of forgot I had that mod and now she's hungry and doesn't have any food. Oh wow, look who joined King Bartholomew. Bella Goth is here. Hello, Bella. She's like, I love this city, this is a great town. Having my quick drink here. Talking about the new houses. They're not enjoying the small talk, apparently. King Bartholomew has to work on his people skills, my goodness. Good job washing those gloves with water. Great, great idea. Bartholomew just made it to the mill pond. You'll see this cute little pond area here. It bleeds out into the river, but it's a nice area for him to have. I'm actually having him collect some trees along the way, so some logs. I placed various spawners around town so that we have these. We do need stacks of wood in order to use the fireplaces. I was coming here to purchase the lot, and look what I found. It's a charm keystone. I don't know where this fits in. I know there's kind of a mysterious building in Praaven that I don't know much about. That's probably a dungeon, but sweet, we have a charm keystone. King Bartholomew is looking a little suntanned running all this distance. So he made it to Mills Pond, but I forgot to purchase the lot. We actually have to be by City Hall, which is exactly where he was, so whoops. But at least you guys got to see the pond. But I actually realized we are right next to the King's Inn, which is actually the nicest inn in Praaven. You can see it looks really cool from the outside here, and it's right on the water, so it's pretty, and there's some trees that we can cut down. But the upper area are where the beds are, and down below just some more beds, and at the very bottom is where the inn is. So we have like darts we can do. It looks like there's a spot to explore. We'll have to keep that in mind, and some stuff to eat. And I actually have someone marked here, but let's actually change his outfit 1 second. Here we go. He looks much better now. I gave him a little bit fancier of an outfit just because this is the King's Inn. I don't want him to look, you know, scruffy or anything like that. This is a nice establishment. Of course, King Bartholomew is immediately going to read something. He actually wants to finish a book, so that works out well. And I wanted to point out, I fixed their money, so the royal family starts with 150,000 simoleons, so I've got that fixed now. Yes, order some drinks. I'm hoping, since it said this place was poppin', that we will have someone come and join. Looks like Gregory needs to figure out how to be a mixologist. He didn't like it. Okay, never mind. You have not impressed the king. Way to go, Gregory. Look where Esmour is again today. Skinny dipping in her bath. I think Esmour knows how to live like a queen. Ooh, look who's made it to the King's Inn. It looks like Michael Bachelor is here. He wants to come greet the king. The king's not in a good way right now. I don't know if he's gonna be overly friendly. I'm not sure how the drunk moodlet affects things, except for the mood is like rocking right now. Okay, bye. While King Bartholomew is away, Queen Esmour decided to buy a table tennis. She doesn't have anyone to play with, unfortunately, but this is her one true hobby. We'll start filling out this room probably into like a game room, since it still needs things to be added into the room. Queen Esmour is probably just going to spend a lot of today trying to befriend the cats. They both have fleas now, and she doesn't have a high enough relationship to actually bathe any of them, so unfortunately she hasn't been able to get rid of the fleas. King Bartholomew is up. He's getting some breakfast with some grapes that he's got, and let's go ahead and get a horse. Hello, wild horse. Someone will eventually talk with you, I'm sure. We finally make it to go get a horse. Our whole point of this journey for the king. Oh my gosh, so I'm looking at these horses, right? Trying to figure out which one I should adopt for them, and look at the name of this one. King Horse. I mean, we have to get that one. Look at the King Ride King. Oh man, this is great. So King is aggressive, obedient, quiet, and a genius. Let's go home. Oh yeah, he's struggling. Queen Esmour immediately rolled a want to adopt a horse. We're gonna have to let her. I totally spaced that we need 2 horses, not 1. So, whoops, because they both are gonna need a horse if they both want to go anywhere. But for now, they'll just have the one, and we'll just have to adopt a horse another time. King James finally made it back. King Bartholomew James, that is. And he's gonna go ahead and we'll get King the horse into one of the stalls. Let's go ahead and we'll put him in this stall here. Poor King's tired of having the saddle on, and he's saddle sore at this point. He's hungry. He is ready to be home. In the meantime, Esmour is pretty tired of doing all of the cleanup work herself, so she is going to actually hire a butler. Esmour immediately wants to lead King around as well. She's totally an equestrian sim. I love it. I'm so mad I forgot to buy a second horse while King Bartholomew was out, but oh well. Oh, she just loves King. I think King knows too. King's like, you're cool. We're cool. It looks like Bartholomew just finished up his mac and cheese that he made, so we'll have him come interact with Yuntha, because he has quite a few interactions. He wants to talk with her, and he wants to have her sniff his hand. So we'll let them interact a little. Just love on your little kitty. Look who made it. We have our butler, who does not look very medieval at all, but this is Jackson, France. I've assigned him a bed to one of the servant quarters downstairs. I'll show you that here. So he's way down in the basement in the servant quarters. So I'm just having Bartholomew have a conversation with him a little bit. Let's see if we can actually... Oh, he's gonna argue with them. Bartholomew, you're a character. So I set up Jackson, and I changed his clothes using Master Controller and just bringing him to the stylist. So hopefully it sticks. Just so he looks a little bit more like, I don't know if this is necessarily like butler clothes, but it's at least way more medieval than what he was looking like before. Oh my gosh, look at this notification. Daniel. Does not surprise me one bit. Esmour here actually wants to hug Bartholomew amorously, so I'm having Bartholomew just kind of set the mood a little bit. He's gonna light that fireplace, and we will have a conversation with them. Let's do the socialized romantic so they can kind of choose their own way. Whatever they... Oh, she's going straight to try for a baby, holy crap. Okay, I guess. I thought maybe you'd hug him amorously first. She's ready to get in air. I bet it was lighting the fireplace. I'm gonna get them out of bed here because I want Esmour to actually give him an amorous hug, since she went straight to try for a baby with the other one. Let's go ahead and... Here we go. Just so she can get that want out of the way. And I'm gonna keep an eye on her... Oh no! They had a bad woohoo. Disappointing experience. Oh snap, guys, look at what she's doing. She's having to run to the chamber pot. I think we know what that means. Yes, we're gonna have an heir way sooner than I was expecting. Oh shoot. Today I'm thinking that King Bartholomew, once he finishes his breakfast mac and cheese, he's got to actually go and buy the fishing lot that he was supposed to get that I missed on the way home when he was heading home. So, and I actually have to get it from the city hall. So he's buying Mill Pond, which is part of the Malmsburg Meadows. And just like that, we own 3 venues, which is what we rolled for the royalty family. Let's just see what Mill Pond says. Where is here? Real estate, check upgrading. A lot value of at least 10,000 for the next level, which it needs 291 simoleons, which we probably could just add some more cuttable trees on that. So I'm putting more cuttable trees down, and I totally realized that they are $0. So we're gonna have to add some other types of flora to get that extra 300 simoleons that we need to cover the upgrade. So we need maybe an expensive tree or something. Large mesquite tree, perfect. Here, that can maybe be a little nice shaded area right here. Here, we'll do this one too. Just add it to this collection of trees, that way we can get our upgrade. Alright, let's see what happens with that. The Mill Pond venue now meets the minimum zoning requirements to be open for business. Congratulations, and get ready to collect simoleons. Sweet. So now it's a star, and before it was like a little, like an X sign. Add the following objects: a picnic table and some more... almost 5,000 simoleons worth for an upgrade. Cool, so we got one upgrade, which is kind of cool. I've never done any of that with the venues, so I'm kind of excited to test that with you guys. I think what we'll do is maybe just once every round or once every couple days, just depending on how expensive things are, they will work on expanding the venues that they own. Oh no, Queen Esmour has fleas! I was having her interact with Tistos because I'm trying to get them close enough friends that we can take him to the bath, because Tistos keeps getting fleas and I keep not being able to interact and bring him to the bath because they're just not good enough friends yet. So she's trying, but she's getting fleas in the process. Let's see if I can pick them up. Ah, I still can't. Alright, well, she's gonna go bathe. King Bartholomew just made it to the sporting ground. He actually wanted to take a class in the athletic skill and gain an athletic skill because his lifetime want is actually the reach level 10 in martial arts and athletic skills. So I figured he could get his start on that. He rode King over and they actually gained a level 2 riding skill, and King now has a level 1 racing skill. But I just wanted to show you the lot itself because it's pretty bomb. We have the pews up here where they can watch from up above the horse races or jousting, whichever. And there's actually stuff inside to train with the martial arts, which is perfect. He doesn't have to actually go anywhere to learn any sort of martial arts skill. He can just be here. And then over here you can see there's some more items to practice his martial arts on, and tons of seating for other Sims to be able to watch and see the fun and games, basically. For now he's just here to gain his athletic skills, so he won't do any of the fun athletic stuff. Oh my gosh, so I totally didn't I didn't notice that a game was happening right now, so I can't take the athletic class like I was hoping for Bartholomew. So, whoops, my bad for not noticing that. For now, he's just gonna go ahead and fight on the bars here. By the time you see this again though, I actually have some dummies that allow sword fighting, which I think will look a lot nicer for a medieval game. I will switch those out with the ones that are here so that next time we're here it looks like way cooler. Queen Esmour came to the bathhouse to get a massage, so she got that taken care of since she was feeling nauseous, just wanted to get some comfort in her. So she's here hanging out at the spa now that she's done, and she's down in the waters in the basement part of the building to swim around, and it looks like our local werewolf resident is here, Arnold Montel. And then just to show you, there's the hot tub up here, and there's a whole bunch of different baths here. Oh, look at that! Martial arts skill for King Bartholomew. Nice. But yeah, so here's the bathhouse. There's all sorts of options, and then of course we have this seedier upstairs area where other activities could go on, but Queen Esmour is ignoring that. Oh my gosh, it looks like Daniel and Mary Sue are all over each other here. Alright, Daniel, we know you're playing the field. Oh my gosh, look who Queen Esmour decided to come and talk to. She's talking to Daniel. They're kind of a little bit in the red, so it's not like they super like each other or anything, but this is a person you want to be careful around, Miss Queen. He's not the most loyal character. Look who's gaining her baby bump. I'm curious to see what she changes into. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she's gonna need to fix her feet. Here we go, this looks way better. I'm pretty sure Nina is wearing this outfit too, but I just know for sure this dress has a pregnancy morph. So I'm having her wear this instead, and it's such a great dress. It's from Mod The Sims if anyone's looking for it, but she'll have that for her little pregnancy outfit, and it looks like we have 4 more days, so we will be able to see the baby. At least the baby getting born, which is good, because I'm still trying to figure out how to not lose the pregnancy or have it progress without me when I switch away from households, since I'm playing rotationally. And it looks like Queen Esmour is ready to have her male heir. Bartholomew this morning is real excited about the pregnancy. He actually wants to go and read a pregnancy book. They don't have any in the castle library, so he's gonna go ahead and go visit the library in town. He wants to go for a ride with King anyway, so I figured he'll go for a ride with King for a little bit and then hit up the library. So let's go. Yes, so on the way over to the library, Bartholomew hit his level 3 riding skill. We've arrived. So here is where we're gonna dismount, and I'm gonna have to make sure that King doesn't run off, because last time when we went to the stadium, King went back home and left poor Bartholomew all by himself. But I just wanted to show you, so this is actually the Abbey. And this is where the library is, so anytime he wants to read anything that's more than what his own bookshelves have, he has to come to the Abbey. But it's a really beautiful building. There's its own garden here, and we'll figure out where exactly the library is. It looks like there's like some beds, and oh, here's like a bookshelf, so let's see. Totally preggers, here we go, good. So we do actually have it here. Oh cool, they even have the easels here, I didn't notice that. So Queen Esmour here, she decided to skinny dip in the hot tub, and Bartholomew just got back from reading the library book and just hanging out in the Abbey with King. And she rolled 1 to invite him to join in the hot tub, so I did that, so he's on his way to skinny dip with her. And then she immediately wanted to woohoo. She's a very passionate queen, this Queen Esmour here. She is a great kisser though, maybe that's part of it. She's clapping, she's like, yes, skinny dip with me. So once they're out of the hot tub, I will show you what her bump looks like, because it is getting big. Here is her tummy. It's kind of hard to tell in the dress, but it's getting pretty big. I'm excited to see our first baby of Praaven. Of course, she's going straight to King to go interact with him, which is fine actually, because she wants to be friends, so we'll go have them talk. Here we go, give King some love. Let's see how close she is to befriending him. She's getting there. Queen Esmour's up. She's again gonna try and hang out with King. Hopefully we can get her to ride him. I think I have a mod that pregnant Sims can actually ride horses, so we should be able to do it. But I want her to talk with him a little bit, again, try and gain that friendship we've been working on this round. Oh boy, King had to pee. Watch out, Queen. Oh, the hug is so cute. Yeah, the hug is what did it. Wow, the butler made lobster thermidor for breakfast. I mean, I guess they really are royalty? Yeah, look at that. Alright, go for a ride. I'm just really hoping she can get her point today, even though she has to go ride in the rain for a little bit. Hopefully she doesn't end up in labor on the way out here. Being that pregnant on a horse, I imagine, probably isn't that great of an idea. Oh, hey, there it is. Good. So they didn't have to go very far at all. Oh my goodness, guys. They were just sitting there reading their various skill books. The King read another pregnancy book, and I just got the notification the baby's coming. Esmour's gonna obviously have the baby at home. I think King Bartholomew's freaking out more than Esmour is. I moved Esmour to her room so at least she can come in here and have the baby. And then let's have King Bartholomew. He's gonna come and he'll actually light the fire for her. Make her as comfortable as he can. Here we go, he's finally made his way over so he can light the fire for her. Oh, it's a baby girl! So Esmour didn't quite get what she wanted, but Bartholomew did. He was hoping for a girl. Let me do my randomizer to see what the name will be. Oh, and it looks like we get Mary. So they're having little girl Mary. I like to randomize, that's kind of my thing. So we're gonna just randomize the traits. Oh, perfect! So she actually got a trait from Esmour. So she's equestrian, and then she's star quality, so they're destined to be in the spotlight. They have an easier time befriending celebrities and climbing to stardom. Nice. Probably a good quality to have as a royalty, you know? This is the first time I'm seeing the little default too. Oh, look at the cute little schnookums. Whoa, she immediately wants to go woohoo? I'm sorry, what? You just had a baby, wouldn't that hurt? Oh my gosh, she's like, screw cuddling the new baby, let's woohoo, husband. Alright, well, they're just woohooing though, so maybe that means there won't be another pregnancy, although my woohoo is all replaced with a risky woohoo, so we'll see how quickly she ends up pregnant again. Mary's first memory in life, her parents woohooing immediately after she was born. So the royal couple wakes up this morning to take care of the baby, Mary, since she was crying and needed attention. And they just tried to woohoo again. It stopped, I think, because Queen Esmour was in the bathtub, but we're gonna give it a second and see if they try anything else. Yep, there it is. These two are all over each other. They keep having bad woohoo, but they are still all about it. Oh, Jackson, you don't want to be here right now, sir. You might want to step out. They're getting it on. What? They're going somewhere else too? What? Where are they going? They're changing it up today. I'm concerned. Oh, they're coming to this one. I think this room's like a guest bedroom because it has like multiple beds and it's got just all shared things, so it makes me think of more of a guest bedroom. They're really trying for that sun air. Mary barely came out of the womb and they're like, next. It is the last day of summer. I want to see if we have any sort of money we can collect from our businesses. Again, I'm not exactly sure how that works. If you have any recommendations or suggestions for this, if you've done this, I would love to hear it in the comments. Let me know. So it doesn't look like we can collect anything from either of those. Let's see if we can get anything from this one, and we cannot. So far, he's just been getting a daily stipend from his businesses is what it looks like, but no big like money collection, which I have a feeling the only one that's gonna have that might be the grocery store. So he'll just give Mary some love, give her some snuggles. Also, so today would be the day that we would normally pay taxes for the Sims. Just a reminder, for now the tax is only 200 simoleons, which if you watch my medieval charter challenge you'll know that's really quite cheap for a tax amount for my Sims, but that's what the Ye Olde Royal Kingdom challenge recommends for taxing. That's what we're gonna go with for now. I'm probably gonna end up increasing it down the line just because Sims 3 Sims tend to earn a lot of money and I really don't want them earning so much money that they can just not be peasants anymore, essentially, you know what I mean? But anyway, so the royal family, James here, they are the ones who will actually collect all of that tax money. So they don't have to actually pay anything, obviously, because they're the royal couple, but they get some good money on the last day of the season for the rounds. These who are playing, oh, he just ate the ball, oh my god. These two are just playing that since Queen Esmour enjoys that. And I actually added to the King's Inn, which is the inn that we saw Bartholomew stay in when he was going to adopt a horse. The king had the inn install a bubble bar because that is his one true activity that he likes to do. So we actually have a place that they can go do that. But it is the last day of the round and they really don't have too much more planned for today. I don't for them anyway, and there's already a lot going on since this is a 7-day series, like a 7-day week per family thing. So in the interest of time, I'm gonna go ahead and close out the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys will enjoy this Sims 3 series that I've got going on. I'm having a lot of fun with it, actually. Thank you guys so much, and see you next time.